Check it out. Not disregard the socks and sandals, but check this out. Cool. Morels. I have not seen morels on our property before. I see them down at the restaurant quite a bit, but never here, so that's a treat. That is really, really cool. Hey, don't lick that. Stop it. He's got a hot spot. You ready to go camping? Okay, let's go. Hey, are you excited? Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Good job. Sit. Here you go. There's your spot. You ready to go? There you go, boy. Watch your tail. Okay, quick stop to get some gas and steel tent pegs. None of this aluminum junk. We're trying out a new awning tonight, and it came with garbage tent pegs. So I wanted to get a different kind, but Canadian Tire was all out. So I just grabbed whichever ones were steel, and I think that'll do the trick. We've got, obviously, as you know, Maxie's with us today, and we've got about a 2-hour drive to our camp spot. So I'm gonna put the windows down, blare some tunes, and we'll see you on the other side.
Every hour for the first time. As well, Tempo is making really high spatial resolution measurements as well. And so the instruments that are on orbit right now, most of them are making measurements that can resolve pollution kind of on the order of...
Okay, so we just got here. Took us a little bit longer just because I was trying to be really careful driving, going a little bit slower, just having Maxie in the front with me. Always nervous about, I don't know, collisions and something happening. So he's a little anxious that we're here now, and I can't find my tripod. But something really interesting about, so I'm at Wheatley Provincial Park, and I've only been here one other time, and it was last year. And I really liked the park. My go-to is, like, I really like the Pinery, but I decided I was gonna come back to Wheatley and I was gonna bring Maxie, because the last time that I was here I had Kuda with me, who's my 14-year-old cockapoo that I had for 13 years, and I had to put her down in November of last year. So we're going on 5 or 6 months, and oddly enough, I'm at the exact same camp spot. I didn't realize that I booked the same one. It was the only one that was available, but the last time I was here was last year with Kuda. I'll show you some pictures of that trip. And actually, I mean, I named this car Little Bear after Kuda because she was my little teddy bear. So it seems really fitting to be back here at Wheatley now, Maxie and I, at the same campsite where I had Little Bear, and now I have this Little Bear. So that's kind of cool, and it totally dawned on me as I was backing up the truck into the site. So let me show you the site. Classic picnic table. That's where we had our big tent. The ground is so soft and clearly has been muddy for a while. Let that guy out. I don't entirely trust that he's not gonna run off if he sees a squirrel, so I'm gonna have to probably rig him up with this no collar leash. Huh. Very nice of you, Maxie. I brought a lot of stuff, and I will give you a sneak peek of all the junk. Yeah. So let's transform the back of Little Bear. The truck is empty in the back, at least. I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly sweep it out and start setting stuff up. I don't think I brought my tripod. I couldn't find my tripod, so fingers crossed it's in the back of the truck somewhere under a seat or something. I don't know, but let's get this set up, and I've got a couple new things to try that hopefully will make this camping experience really comfortable, and we'll see if it's part of our setup. So cool. Man, if you're like tiny, like if you were this tall, you would look like you're in the jungle. I don't know what that is, but that looks really cool. We got everything set up. I'm pretty stoked. I think it's really cool. So let me give you guys a tour of our new home for the night. All right, check this out. So first off, as you can see, we added an awning. Guys, no peasant life here. Coverage. We've got the Maxie. I ended up actually using everything I brought. So everything has a purpose. And look at this, mats. How cushy. No pun intended. And what? We're moving up in the world. We got a cot. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. And table and chairs. This one's for you, Rob. Rob, who commented on the last video, saying, recommended you bring a chair and table to enjoy the view. Well, I brought it just for you, Rob. Got a little table and a little chair. And then some of you might be wondering, well, you're probably not wondering why I brought a little charcoal barbecue. I'm actually not gonna use it as a charcoal barbecue. I'm actually gonna use it as a portable campfire. So I really wanted to get a smokeless fire pit, portable campfire pit, or a pellet stove or something like that as like a new toy, but they're really, really expensive. And so I thought, well, use what you have, Ashley. So I had this little charcoal barbecue laying around that I got at Canadian Tire years ago. Excuse me. Rude. And I thought, oh my goodness, am I gonna have to do this whole scene again? No, we're gonna keep going. So I thought, you know what, it'd be really cool if I could use it as a portable fire pit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, hey, you win some, you lose some, and we're just having fun out here anyways. So I'm actually getting really hungry, and I brought a snack, so I'm gonna go enjoy maybe a beer and those crab chips that I didn't eat on the last camping trip. So if you remember that, I'm gonna try those fried crab Lay's chips. So when I opened the bag, instantly it smelled like Mr. Noodles, like uncooked Mr. Noodles. So in essence, like super salty. That's really good. Perhaps I just don't know what fried crab tastes like. Although I'm 100% sure that I've had fried crab. I don't think it tastes like this, but this is really good. Cheers. And also, those chips go really well with Sapporo. Yummy. It's getting a little chilly. I had to go put my little puffy on. We're driving down here and it was like 18 degrees. And now, I don't know, it's feeling more like 8 or 10 degrees. I'll have to see, but this guy, he's got multiple layers on, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, you have a nice thick coat, eh? Are you having fun? Just gave him some water and his food back there. Although guaranteed he's looking to see if he can get a chip, aren't you? Yeah. He seems less mopey this time. I don't know, maybe it's more exposure to camping. And then I got, yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? That's not for you. You can't eat that. He is a really, what am I trying to say? You have a very sensitive stomach. Yeah, he reacts to foods, like human foods. He reacts to, levels of anxiety. So, I noticed that he's got a hot spot on his arm. Trying not to give him anything, like anything outside of his dog food. His eye usually gets pretty red when he gets human food. Thank you. I'm gonna show you guys what I brought for supper because I'm so excited for it. Check this out. Okay, so I found this at the supermarket and I got a ramen version and a hot pot version. And I think it comes with those 3 ingredients. I'm not entirely sure. So noodles, probably a dried egg, and I think some dried pork. But where are those instructions? Here. So essentially, you pour the ingredients, and then it self-heats, kind of like an MRE. And then you can eat it. So in essence, you don't actually need to cook it. It cooks itself. So it's like a self-heating ramen kit. Just like in one of those, you see a lot of people on YouTube doing MRE reviews, like those food packages for the Army, whether it's US Army, Canadian Army, you can get them all over the world. So this is kind of a similar idea. It looks like it is shrimp, mushroom based, but it is a instant self-heating ramen kit. And I am so excited to try this. I think it's gonna be so cool. And we'll actually, we'll open that up tonight when we get cozy inside of the back of Little Bear and we can have some supper in there. This is okay, right guys? I don't know, let me know. Tell me if I'm being a complete idiot. I'm not sure here. I think I'm gonna let that die down a little bit because that flame's really aggressive. But it's definitely keeping me warm because I went from like t-shirt and shorts this morning to a sweater to long sleeve, what am I trying to say here? Pants and a down puffy. So I'm quite grateful for this little fire pit, portable fire pit right now. It's pumping heat like crazy. Okay, so we're gonna try this instant self-heating ramen dinner. You can see the instructions right there. So mix everything together in the bowl, and then there's a heat pack on the bottom, which I don't know if we have to add water or something like that, and then it's gonna cook. So let's open it up and see what the ingredients are. And I think I'm gonna have to download like an app to translate just to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. But I'm really excited. I've never done something like this before. I've had an MRE once in my life. It was an American kind. A client of mine who was getting certified in team and group development using one of our assessment tools for team development. He was doing something along the lines of military training as like a team building exercise, and so I went out to try it out. He invited me, and it was a lot of fun. And the lunch was an MRE, and I was actually talking to him about, you know, could you get me a whole case of something like this, because perfect for camping. And actually the food was really good. I actually really enjoyed it, so I'm really excited to try this and see what it's like. And it's ramen, so I'm gonna love it. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, I'm just going to, oh, of course. So excited, I didn't even look at how the cardboard works. So there's a top, and ooh, there's some instructions that I'm gonna have to translate. And I forgot my chopsticks at home. I washed them and then they went into like the kitchen drawer. Cool. All right, so here's the noodles. So, you know, unlike the Mr. noodles that we get that's on the shelf, these are pre-cooked, or, you know, like semi-cooked. I'm not entirely sure what this is yet. And this has a little piggy on it. So I wonder if this feels like broth, but I wonder if it's the pork. Oh, cool. All right. Oh, I'm running out of space here. I think this is the egg. This is so cool. And Oh, this actually feels like there's pork in there because I can feel something a little bit hard. And then we've got a spice kit and an inside bowl. And then I'm not quite sure what this is, but I think this looks like the chemical package. So, and there's a big warning label on there. So this looks like what's gonna heat the soup. And there's a plastic bag. So yeah. I'm assuming, based on what I saw from the instructions, that the heat pad, we open the heat pad, perhaps we mix it with the liquid, which is maybe the activator, and we mix all of the ingredients in the bowl. The bowl sets inside, and we cover it with the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and download a translator and see how far off I was from all of this, and I'll get cooking. All right, so I'm just waiting for my Google Translator to download the image to text translator from Google. So waiting for that to there's not the greatest reception, but while I was waiting for that, I grabbed my little pouch that's got cutlery and that kind of stuff in it. And guess what I found? I found my collapsible travel chopstick set. I have a backup set of chopsticks. Oh my god. This is so funny. One-handed madness. And they, oh god, I can't get it out with one hand. Come on, there we go. They screw together. You see that? How cool is that? Where's the other piece? Look at Maxie. It's just like, Mom, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. I brought his bed in. Ah, I got it out. See? They go together. Collapsible travel chopsticks. But I have a sneaky suspicion that this is a spoon and chopsticks, because that's what this says. I think that says that it's included. So hopefully the app downloads quickly and then I can put it all together. I'm starving and I'm excited. I feel like I say that every video. Well, at least you guys get to see me excited all the time, so lucky you. Ramen, self-heating pork bone, heat time 8 to 10 minutes, put food, heat pack. What does that say? Oh god, the writing is so small. Ah, no, focus, 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 focus. Ah, come on. Oh, okay. It says automatic heating, ready to eat. All right, cool. Let's do another one. Oh, this is so cool. What does that say? Ramen, shoki. I don't know what that means. Oh no. Let's try again. Here we go. It says, rely on me to eat. How cute. And then it says, ramen, the handy equipment is a good ramen noodle dish. Okay, so I have a feeling that that's gonna be the spoon and chopsticks. So let's go ahead and open that right now. Maxie, can you open this for me? No? Okay. All right. I have you precariously placed in the corner of the tent, of the soft topper. Ah. Haha. What do we got? We got a little spoon. And a napkin. I believe this is a wet nap. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh, my goodness. A toothpick and collapsible chopsticks. All right. Oh my god, this is so cool. That should go in our camping set. What do you guys think? Hey? Then we've got, hey? So Canadian. Then we have 2 sets of collapsible chopsticks. All right. So I'm gonna set this stuff aside, and actually we'll just put this over here for now. And then I'm going to continue. I'm going to look at these instructions over here. Continue with the translator. So let's see what this says. Okay, it says explanation, and it contains food pack, heating pack, and cutlery bag. All right. Now for this side. So it's automatically detecting the language, which is so cool. All right, steps. How to enjoy. All right, so put the ingredients. So put the noodles, the bone broth, which is this, 1 egg package, this, and the meat package, which is this. And it says to put it all inside of this container. So we'll do that. And then step 2 is place the heating pack in the lower box and fill the water line with cool water. Heat time is 8 minutes in the summer, 12 minutes in the winter. We could take this ice fishing. Enjoy delicious. All right, avoid heat this is really small. Dissipation holes, and add seaweed freely. So then add this at the end for some seasoning. Okay, and then the warning, children under ages 12. Oh, my kids can't do this. Well, they probably could. Accompanied by adult, please use a spoon when drinking soup. Do not drink from the bowl. Avoid pouring and scalding. All right. Okay, let's mix everything into the first bowl. So we'll open up the noodles. Oh my gosh. You know what? I was gonna, I should wash my hands just in case. You never know. All right. She's little, what are they called? Those little, like, Lysol wipes? I wonder if this is the garbage bag. Let's check this out. Are you a garbage bag? Trash for me. That is so cool. Can you see that? Oh my god, I'm gonna go nuts with this translator. This is gonna come in so handy while traveling. Trying to put my trash in my bag. All right, here we go. And oh, it's under Maxie's bum. All right, so we've got the noodles, and then it said the broth. I'm just gonna move my utensils over here. All right, I'm not working with a lot of surface area here. I'm just actually working on the cooler. Okay. So here is the bone broth. We'll pour that in. Oh, it smells really good. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. God, could you imagine all those cooking shows? Oh, there's mushrooms in here. What? Yo, hold the phone. Let's get those in here. One more. Yes, yes. Mushrooms. Snow dumplings, though. That's okay. This is so cool. All right. What was next again? Oh yeah, the egg. So my forehead is so itchy. All right. This is the boiled egg. How am I supposed to get in here? My teeth. Ooh, sorry, Dad. So I had braces when I was a kid. Did I get it open? I did. All right, so it's half of an egg. Half of an egg. Let's see if I get that out for you. Ah! There we go. All right. Place that in there. That gets a little piece of garnish. I should have brought seaweed. Oh no, it comes with a little package of seaweed, right? Oh, I got it on my bag. That's okay. It's camping. It's camping. All right, next is the pork, the meat. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to pour the sauce. I would assume so, but the pork has come with a lot of sauce. And then you can see you see a little bit of pork there? Okay. Wow. It's like marinated and it feels really tender. Make sure I got it all out. I think I did. Oh. There might be some like little pieces. That's okay. I don't need to get every single piece of it. Huh? Clever. So clever. Okay, so now let me just, I'll change the camera angle and you guys can see what it looks like. And then we will put all of the active ingredients together for the heating. All right, so far this is the soup. So this is the meat or the pork, and then we've got some mushrooms, and then here is our egg. So this is going to be the most delicious little self-heating soup ever. Taste test. And it is muy bueno. Okay. Next up is to get the heating. So I'm gonna just take this out. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got our seasoning, but I think I'm gonna add the seasoning once everything cooks. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. And then I'm going to translate this pack. Okay. Looking for results. I don't have the greatest reception, so this might take a second. Do not eat, no hot water, and keep away from fire. Okay. Special heating pack for food. All right. So, if this is the heating pack, is this the water? I don't know if it's gonna pick up on that because the bag is translucent, so this water feels cold. So while that's figuring out what it says water. It says heating water, water, special water, do not eat. Okay. So here we go. I'm kind of nervous. I'm nervous because I don't want to screw it up. We'll put that in there. Alright, so it's in the bottom of the bowl. And here's our water. Oh, this is really thick plastic. Alright, I think that's open enough. I'm gonna cover the heat pack. Okay. There we go. So far, so good. I mean, nothing is happening. I don't think. Just give it a little. See, can you see the water? No. Obviously. I don't know if I'm supposed to be touching it. It's getting bigger. Oh, it's absorbing. Whoa, bro. Okay, so that's on there. It kind of smells like a, what am I saying? It kind of smells like chlorine, like a swimming pool. Okay, you know what? I need both hands for this, so give me 1 second. All right, and then I'm gonna. How do I put this lid on? Oh, how am I doing it? Am I doing it upside down? No, I'm so confused. I just want to get the lid on. How do I do that? Oh boy. Oh, I think that works. Ugh. I need to trap in the steam. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yes. Almost. You know what? I think it's good enough. I think. If it's good enough, why am I still fiddling with it? Alright, you have like a hot second before that starts to go. Whoa. Okay. Stay put. Some Maxie hair on the top. I should start a timer. Okay. Timer. And we'll do 8 minutes. Whoa, wrong way. Right. Let's go! That's what my son says all the time, you know? Like when he's excited, let's go! He like scores in soccer or like Fortnite. I don't know if my daughter says it. She might say it. But I could hear her little voice. Let's go. She doesn't sound like that. I don't do it justice. I don't do their cute little voices justice. All right, and then last step is we'll put on the seaweed and sesame. Like it is steaming like crazy in here. It's actually warming it up. It's super cozy inside the soft topper, and I've got my little lights strung up. Here, I'll show you. So there we go. Then we got the Jackery, and then I've got my backpack because I have my laptop to be able to, I need to edit the Punta Cana video. I've got all the footage from when we took the kids to Dominican. And then I've strung up my LEDs, and then I've got my Maxie. Yeah, I can't see what you're seeing because it's facing me, essentially. Like, whoa, like this. So yeah, we've got our cot, and there it is, steaming away. I wish I had the tripod. Oh well, all good. I'll put you guys back right here. Can you see that? Is that okay? Stay. 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 There we go. And we have 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Remember when I was telling you guys, the last time I was here, I brought Kuda. So this is, I don't know if you can see, that's a picture of Kuda. My baby. My baby bear. Now I've got Maxie. I got Kuda when I was in university. I was in second year. First year I was in residence. So second year I was living on my own. And my mom and my stepdad got a dog. His name was Tucker. And he was a lab retriever. He was super cute. And they're like, oh, we got a dog. We got you a dog. We got a dog. And I thought it was gonna be a dog for me, but my parents, they like fell in love with Tucker. And as they should, because he was such a good boy. And I really wanted a dog. And you know, everybody says don't get a dog when you're in university because you know you're young and you want to travel and you're not that responsible. And I was like, I'm getting a dog. So I went to the Humane Society, and I kept going all the time, just kind of like check things out. And one day I went to the Humane Society, and there was this raggedy, like ragamuffin looking dog that had like long, shaggy, dirty hair. Couldn't really tell if she was like, you know, caramel or beige or anyways. When I went up to her crate, she like went up on her hind legs with like her little paws up, and she like pressed her whole body, like the whole side of her body, into the door of the crate. And I'd never seen a dog react like that before. So I had said like to one of the attendants or the volunteers, I'm not sure, somebody who worked at the Humane Society, I said, can I see that dog? Can I spend some time with that dog in a visiting room or something like that? So they took her out, and they said that her name was Sweetie, and that she was a runner, that she'd probably lived on the streets for over a year, and somebody just brought her in. And they said to me also, when I was in that room with her, that there was 3 other people who were interested that had just asked if they could see her right after me. And I don't know what it was. I don't know what drew me to her, or how I decided, or what made me think in that moment I want this dog. But I just said to the woman, I'd like to adopt her. And I had her for 13 years. It took us a while to kind of acclimate and get to know each other and bond. But once we did, it took about 6 to 8 months of time spent together. We spent all day together because you'd have class, you know, maybe a couple hours a day, a few hours a day. And then the rest of the time I'd go to the park and hang out like in a hammock and do my homework. And I would just have my dog with me, or we'd go hiking, or I had her with me 24/7. And, you know, even up until right up until the moment that she passed, because I worked from home, or when I worked in an office, I actually would bring her to work with me. So yeah, she is the greatest love of my life. And so I always kind of have her with me. So it's really funny that were here in Wheatley at the same site, and that was the last trip that I ever got to do with her because her dementia just got too bad. It was too stressful to take her away from the house, you know, by the end of it. But this was the last hurrah, was here at Wheatley at this particular campsite. So I feel really fortunate to be here and to be doing something like this. That's so freaking cool. I think it's not as loud anymore, so I think it's kind of done boiling. It's got 1 minute and 30 seconds left, so I am going to open up this little wet nap, or maybe you know what, I'll save this for like at the end, right? Maybe not right now. I'll just leave my little serviettes over here, but I will get the, oh, I gotta be careful, I think. Wow, it's really hot. Like, it's really hot. It's been like steaming for 8 minutes and I'm like, oh, it's hot. Get this little package ready. Always with my teeth. All right, I'm just gonna open this. God, this plastic is like industrial. The heck kind of plastic is this? Okay. I think that'll work. And then let's see. I got 25 seconds, so I'm just gonna turn the timer off. And I'm gonna lift. Whoa, whoa, that is so hot. I'm okay. I think it looks a little lopsided, so I wonder if the plastic melted a little bit. But check this out. Wow. Look at that. So I kind of made a little bit of a mess here. Let's just clean that up a bit. Let's pour in the seaweed garnish. Come on. You can do it. The plastic is getting really wet from the steam. There we go. There we go. Haha. Figured it out. I can do anything. That's what I tell my kids. I can do anything. I want them to think that they can do anything. Okay. All right. What do you think? Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. Every time we like try something new, I always turn to Sarah and say, what do you think? It drives her nuts. Wow. It smells delicious. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The egg and the noodles. Oh, wow. All right. Let's give this a try. All right. I'm glad I'm able to like prop you up because, wow, this would be a tough video if I had to constantly hold the camera. Ooh. This campsite's very busy. There's constantly people driving in and out. Oh my God, it's so rich. Wow. It truly does taste like bone broth. Like it's got a really rich, velvety flavor to it. Oh my goodness. I'll take like 10 more of these. Let's go. Let's go back to that market. I should bring you guys to that market. Oh my goodness. Like you can't make ramen like this from those little packages, you know? What? Let's try one of those little mushrooms. Looks like one of those little mushrooms from the can. Yeah, it tastes just like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's my Cuda voice. Yes, his ears just popped up. Oh my goodness. It's like, what are you talking about, Mom? What are you talking about? Let's try these noodles. This is not for Maxie, I'm sorry. Mister, I have a hot spot on my leg. They taste so fresh. How do they do that? Obviously they can't be fresh because they were in a bag. What? Alright, let's try this pork. I can't get over the broth. My goodness. Oh my god. That just melted in my mouth. Like, it's gone. 3 bites. Done. Whoa. I am like blown away. God, our instant food is nothing compared to this. Nothing. Alright, let's try my egg. I love these marinated eggs. I love them. It's really good. You ever go to the, what is it called? Like, what is it called in English? Variety store? You ever go to the Depener? Go to the Dep and get, like a boiled egg in a bag? I think I've tried it once. That tastes nothing like that. Just for frame of reference. I smell my campfire too. It's still going strong. I think I have about 2 logs left. So after I eat this, go out and enjoy the last 2 logs before it dies out. Oh, that's interesting. So, remember how I said that the bowl looked like it was like kind of lopsided and stuff was kind of like falling and I spilt a little bit? The heat actually melted the top of my cooler. And now there's an indent. And it feels really hot in my cooler. So, note to self and to all of you out there that if you're going to try something like this, do it on a surface that's not plastic. I don't really care about this cooler so much. I mean, I'm happy that I have a cooler, right? And it's a good little tabletop. Minus now this warm little indent here as I go to try and fish out a beer. I don't even know where to put this where it's not going to be like dangerously hot. I'm going to put it on the lid and grab my beer. Oh, hold on. You're a bitch. Alright. Don't judge me, okay? This is a non-judgment channel. Blue. I secretly love blue. It's what my mom drank when I was a little kid. And I think just by like, you know, association when you're little and, you know, the type of alcohol you end up stealing out of your parents' cabinet when you get older. It's just what you grow up on. All right, we destroyed that bowl of ramen. It was so delicious. And then check this out. My bowl, oh, can you see that steam? My bowl got completely warped as well. And that packet I'm too afraid to touch it. I was gonna put my hand in there and I thought better, but it warped my soup bowl and it's still crazy hot. And did you notice that all the water is gone? It's completely evaporated. So, delicious. So we sat by the fire for a little bit, put a couple more logs on, and it's getting dark. It's getting a little cold. So, also, Maxie wasn't feeling very well, so we kind of had to deal with that and make sure that he was okay. And now we're just hanging out in the back of the truck. And he is on his little... Oh, sorry, I keep putting my hand in front of the camera. He's laying on his little bed. And I'm sure he'll come up on the cot eventually and snuggle a little bit. He hates sleeping on the bed, so he'll probably snuggle and then jump off. But just hanging out in the back of the truck and doing my Duolingo for the day. I'm trying to finish my last section of Duolingo before I unlock the next one. And then I also brought my tablet so I can watch a couple soccer videos, or I have my book, and I also brought my Switch to play some Paper Mario. So tons of options, lots of things to do. But I think we're just gonna hang out for the rest of the night, and maybe I'll check back in with you guys later on once it's dark. Okie dokie. So it's about 9 o'clock. Max and I went for a walk, and not sure if you'll be able to see this, so I might have to show it to you in the morning. But yeah, I took the awning and I actually pegged it down into the ground, and so that'll give me a bit of coverage in the back. I don't know, a little bit more privacy at least. There's a road right at the back there, so lots of traffic has been going through all day. And sorry for how dark it is. Hi, Max. And so I'm just gonna hop back up in here and I'll show you hopefully a better view in the morning. But yeah, we're gonna hang out. I think I'm gonna watch a movie and say goodnight. Good morning, Maxwell. Good morning, my puppy. Somebody wasn't feeling too well last night. Let me just scoot back. We ended up waking up around, I don't know, 2:45 or something like that. And he just wasn't feeling too good, so yeah, made sure he was okay, gave him some water, and then we went back to sleep about an hour later. So it was long night, or feels like an early morning, but it's not. We've been up for a little bit now. I think we're gonna make some coffee and have some breakfast. It's gonna rain in an hour, so I just want to get everything underneath the awning. So you can see I've got it down, pegged into the ground like I was talking about last night, and it gives a lot of privacy at the back. I don't have any window coverings right now, so there's still visibility on either side. But the biggest reason for this actually is because the cot is an inch too long. You know that old saying, measure twice, cut once? The new saying should be measure twice, order once off of Amazon. That's the new saying. Whoops. Anyways, we have a new cot on its way. And then this cot can be Sarah's when we go camping or something in a tent. Oh, he wants to get... Sometimes he gets really snuggly in the morning. Only sometimes. He seems really snuggly every morning, and then it's this like weird little morning routine that he goes through. Oh, Kuda did it too. I don't know. Is that just a general dog thing, or is that my dog thing? You guys let me know. Are your dogs super snuggly in the mornings compared to the rest of the day? What do you see? What do you see? Oh, all right. I think it's time to get up. He's getting a little... He's been very patient. He's just like, I want to get out of here. Okay. All right. It's coffee time. Ooh. I love these Nescafe cappuccinos. And it looks like that's the last one. Haha. All right. Let's get it fired up. There we go. Breakfast is served. Coffee, orange juice, cheese, Polish sausage, whoa, some fruit, and a croissant. Voila. In a Maxie. I'm very apprehensive to even give him his food in case he's sick on the drive home. But he's gonna put on his cutest face, isn't he? Bon appetit. So far, breakfast is delicious. I can safely say that I've never had a piece of watermelon and a strawberry kind of one after another, like in and around the same bite. And now that I have, it totally makes sense to me why there's that juice flavor that's watermelon and strawberry. Those, who would they be? Who comes up with like the flavors? The like flavorologists. And I can totally see why they put those two things together, because that's prime. That was really good. Yummy. So we are all packed up. We spent most of the morning hanging out, drinking coffee, editing. This guy was relaxing at my feet all morning, and then I actually made him a spot in the back of the truck. I jammed everything onto one side, and I've got the softer stuff on the front seat, so I feel much more comfortable with him laying on his little bed in the back. Just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. And it's just starting to rain now, so the weather forecast is about a couple hours late, but it's just spinning. The world is spinning. It's just spitting. And so now we have everything packed up. There's a really nice waterfront section to this provincial park. Tough go this morning, eh? There's a really nice waterfront section with a nice hiking trail all the way up and down. So I think I'm gonna take Max there. I'm slightly concerned about ticks and stuff, but it's too nice not to try. So we'll just make sure that we check him. Speaking of ticks, there's a giant spider on my door. So I'll at least want to go down and check it out and see what the water looks like. And I think he'll have a good time. So I think what we'll do is end it here for now. And as I was going through editing this video while having coffee, I realized it's much longer than the last couple, so I apologize. I didn't mean to make it this long or this rambly, but I appreciate you being here with me and experiencing this, as you know, fortunate place for me. So again, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Bye for now.